YouTube, in today's video, I want to talk about what everyone's been talking about in Warzone, and that is the most broken close range gun we've had in quite a long time. And that's the Renetti pistol that has a conversion kit that basically makes it an SMG that just deletes so much faster than anything else. While the gun itself has some recoil, it just kills so fast. There's actually a kitted Renetti that's inside the prison yard. When you land, it doesn't spawn every time, but it's there quite often. And if you can get that, you can get started on getting kills right away. You'll see in this video plenty of times where I just outgun people just because of how broken this gun is. I will have the loadout for the Renetti that I'm using at the end of this video, along with the MCW. I wanted to try the MCW. It's been a while. Seems like right now they've made it so that the long range AR is kind of wide open for meta. There's some LMGs that are in play. There's the BAS-B battle rifle. There's a couple ARs that you can use and still be competitive at distance. And on top of that, Rebirth is back. Like, it's really nice that they brought it back and they didn't change too much of the map itself. I am actually really excited that right now it doesn't have a hole in the ceiling like we saw in the trailer. I know it's going to be an in-game event that happens. I hope it just doesn't happen all the time, or it's sort of like kind of gimmicky where people always want to do it. I hope it's random, but the map itself plays really nice. They've added a couple zips in different spots. They've added ladders in different parts of the prison rooftop especially, which makes it nice so you can have different positioning plays, and really just an aesthetically different color layout, I would say, overall. But it looks really nice. I'm definitely interested to see how the different lighting scenarios play out. I know that they're going to have like a daytime, a nighttime, an evening kind of set, along with fog, which I'm really hoping it's not as bad as Vondel. But having said that, Rebirth is really fun, especially in solos. I'm still kind of torn. I think old Rebirth Island used to be like a player count of closer to 50. I think it was like 45, 48. I do feel like you can still get a lot of kills in Rebirth solos, but there's not as many people. All in all, I'm actually excited that Rebirth is back. I think it's a fun map. I think it plays better than Ashika. I haven't tried ranked yet on Rebirth. I've heard mixed things, and I think the map's just too small to do ranked. It's probably too chaotic, but I'm gonna give it a try. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see my journey to try to get to Crimson. I'm still working on that. Yeah, I think last season I got all the way to Diamond 2, so I probably have a ways to go to get to Crimson, but it's kind of hard to solo queue and get in there, especially now. There's like sweats just grinding right now for rank. But all in all, it's a lot of fun. I'm hoping that I think what they're gonna do, what we might see, is that we'll see Rebirth Island and Fortune's Keep in rotation map wise for ranked. They'll probably do that to start with just the non-ranked playlist, but I hope they don't bring back Ashika Island for a while. I just hope they boot that one. I'm okay with Vondel. I'll tolerate Vondel, but I think Rebirth still plays the best. It's the smallest. It has really nice POIs, and I think overall, I'm hoping that at least in this mid-season update or season 3, we see some big map changes. I really think that I'm hoping that their game plan is to spend the first few seasons to really dedicate to bringing back Resurgence and having that game mode kind of have some dedication to it, which I'm fine with. But I really think that there's a big portion of people out there that are playing Resurgence because there's not anything fresh in Urzikstan right now, and there hasn't been for quite some time. I think Urzikstan is actually a decent map. I think that it probably takes more time to adjust those POIs than it does to just give us a small map. And they've probably been working on the Rebirth remake for quite some time. But I am hoping to see some big map changes, because I'd rather play ranked big map or big map in general than Resurgence. And if it wasn't for Rebirth Island, I probably wouldn't be playing Resurgence as much. It's fun to get gameplays and things like that, especially in solos. I could probably string together, you know, 10 to 20 plus kills in a map if I'm playing consistently, but I'm just not passionate about it as much. One other thing I wanted to talk about is I think the Rebirth Island audio is suffering from the same issues we initially had with Al Mazrah. I think there's some footstep audios that are missing. Yes, I use the Artist War audio tune, but at the same time, I still feel like I'm missing footsteps, and I think that's part of it. I think based on what the limited things I can assume on how they work on these games and code these games, my assumption is that a lot of this stuff has to do with just the way that when they start working on a version of the engine, they're not synced up with all the changes that have been made since then, on top of the changes that they've made, then things get lost. And I think that's sometimes what happens. But all in all, like I said, season 3 is really nice. I like the battle pass. I think the SMG that is in the battle pass is actually pretty good, but you won't know that until they nerf the Renetti. The Renetti's gonna get worse and worse as time goes on. I expect that they're gonna nerf it by next week, but we'll see. So that's my opinion on Renetti and Warzone Season 3 right now. Let me know in the comments below if you're enjoying Season 3, if you're happy that Rebirth Island's back, and if you like this content and want to see more, please drop a like and subscribe, and drop a comment below. Like I said, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!
Enemies dropping into the AO. Gunning for you.
Oh, come on, this gun, dude.
Sales over. Adjusting prices. Deploy the mosquito. Enemy. Clear for now. Losing ground. Move it.
What? Did you time that perfectly?
Guys, enemies.
Bitch. Oh.
Gas is closing in. You make gas moving it.
Yeah, it's always down to these guys, dude. Got him.
Finish your mission. Take them down.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that was hard fought. Jeez. Anyways, the Renetti's disgusting. Just take it out of the game. Take it out of the game.